Welcome back. You know, their little minds are always thinking, and a child's imagination is a pretty incredible thing.
That's right. Their creativity goes beyond building and destroying Legos. The 5th annual Children's Business Fair proves this indeed, and we spoke to some young entrepreneurs to see what they'll be selling this Saturday.
You know, the minds of our little people, they're always thinking. I love to hear the different situations and the things that my son comes up with. And guess what? The Children's Business Fair allows some of the youngest entrepreneurs to get their ideas out there in front of the whole world to see, and especially right here in West Michigan. I'm joined with some very special guests today. We have Matt, Carter, and Mila. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Matt, so tell us a little bit of the background of this whole Children's Business Fair.
So my wife and I were down in Austin, Texas for about 5 years, and we would go to this event every year. And it was essentially like our Super Bowl, like our Christmas morning, where it was 120 booths where kids were selling their wares. They were creating it with their hands, and then they were selling it to strangers that were walking up. And it was our favorite day of the year. We never missed the event, and the creativity was just off the wall.
I say you must have been blown away with some of the things these kids were coming up with.
Absolutely. We actually saw a young girl we met her when she was 5. I think she's around 16 right now. And she went from this kind of event selling lemonade that was her grandma's recipe to getting in front of Shark Tank. And Damon picked her up. Obama loves her. So these kids that are going to these kind of events are getting a taste of what it is like to be an entrepreneur.
And so is this involved with a local school or just a group, or who's all kind of behind this?
Absolutely. My wife and I started a school called Journey Academy that we're actually inside of right now. And we partner with them, and we have kids that do kind of an exhibition for our school at the Children's Business Fair. But we also have children all over the state that come from Kalamazoo, Traverse City, Jackson, Detroit area that are part of this fair every year.
That's great. So last year, was the fair put on hold, or how did that work last year and compared to this year?
Yeah, so we had to put it on hold for a little bit. We did it in the fall, and then now we're doing it within parameters of COVID.
And these guys are taking part in all of this.
Yes.
All right. So when and where is the upcoming fair? Just so we can get that part out of the way, and then we got to talk about what they're going to sell.
Absolutely. It's at the Ada Community Church in downtown Ada. It's on May 22nd from 10 to noon. And we encourage people to come and show up and support these entrepreneurs, as well as just bring singles or lots of money to support these budding entrepreneurs.
I love that. Okay, Carter, you're up first. I need to know how you came up with the idea of what it is you're going to sell. And then we need to talk about what it is you're selling.
Okay, how I come up with it is one day my Nana bought a wood burner and we started wood burning, and it was really fun. So I'm wood burning all different kinds of stuff. Wood from our forest, wood from Amazon or Hobby Lobby.
Wow. Do you have a couple of examples in your hand right there?
Yeah, so this is a wood burn that I just like wood burn stuff, and it's painted.
Wow, that is stunning.
And
You did that?
yeah, I just started with lines and then thus painted in it.
I love it. Do you have another one in your hand?
I have 2 more. So
I'd love to see them.
this is my box. I put a coat of shellac on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's really smooth, and this is my box. I put stamps on it.
That is stunning. What a beautiful gift idea for somebody. You are very talented.
And then this last one was from our woods. I'm going to put a coat of shellac on it.
Okay.
The
Wow.
Stars and leaves and a moon.
That is really magnificent. That is something I would put in my house for sure. Wow. So then you get a chance to sell this to everybody, right? Is that going to be hard letting go of some of this stuff?
No, not really.
No, not really. Well, I love your work. You've done a very wonderful job. You're very talented. All right, Mila, you seem like you're a very creative, talented person. What do you have that you've created?
I'm making lip balm, and I brought in an example. It's made with white organic beeswax and coconut oil, and you melt that, then you mix the smell in it, and then you let that dry for like 5 minutes, and then you put the top on all of them, and you put the label, and I have an example.
Oh, yeah, let me see that. Oh, I love that. Did you get to come up with the logo that went on it too?
Yeah.
So how many different flavors do you have, and what's your favorite?
I have like probably 10 or 12 flavors, and my favorite is apple cinnamon.
That sounds great. So obviously, Matt, you have some very talented young people with you. I know we were only able to showcase a couple of them, but do you have a couple of others that really jump out in your mind that are really coming up with some great things?
Yeah, I think there's lots of different creativity that comes out of this event. My son, who's in the background right now, is actually making a like kind of a surprise with brownies and brownies and cookies. We have kids that are doing squeeze balls. We have kids that are making different kind of delights, and then we also have kids that are creating things with their hands here at Journey, as well as other schools too. The homeschool community has been a huge piece of this event for this year. They've really stepped up with just lots of different ideas. So it's a lot of fun.
So I can see the pride on their face. I can see the pride on your face. So in the end, they're learning, but they're having fun. So what is it you want them to walk away with? And what do you want the community to walk away with by supporting these young people?
Yeah, I think our mission for the business fair is basically to make something with your hands, to sell it to somebody in a safe environment like a business fair. You're not going door to door.
Right.
And then to make some money and feel just kind of the empowerment you have with that money. And then we're also challenging kids to give some of their money away as well. I think that's a huge part. And I think every morning of the business fair that I walk through, I can just feel the energy in the air and really see a vision for this is kind of establishing the future entrepreneurs and also other people that are going to do different careers in West Michigan and the world. So our hope is that these children can be inspired and maybe someday, start their own business or do something else that can really take the skills that they've learned from this event and apply them to real life.
I think it's amazing how older people are inspired by these youngsters to maybe dive into a little bit of their passion and actually get it out there in the forefront too.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, to Matt and Carter and Mila. Best of luck to you at your fair.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I want some apple cinnamon.
I know. Make
Apple
them
cinnamon
sell out, and then you can
Right.
put inside that little trinket box that he had.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go.
I love this event.
Once again, the Children's Business Fair is this Saturday, May 22nd at the Community Church in Ada from 10 a.m. to noon. Find out more by going to grchildrensfair.com. They're so cute.